I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to create a newsletter, and I'm just going to walk through it like I'm the one creating it. So first you want to go to Canva, and I already have an account, but so it automatically logged me in. But if you don't, just create an account. All you need is an email. And so let's look up a template that we should use to create our newsletter. I like to use a magazine cover template just because I think that the cover is important and it's the first thing that you see. You can also use a newsletter template, but I just prefer this one because it's much simpler and easier to look at. So we can just scroll down and see any templates that we like. I'm gonna search up simple. Okay. Let's just do this one. So I'm going to type the club newsletter. And you need to have the division and region on here. So let's just pretend I'm division 1, region 1. And also the name of the high school. And the edition. So let's go with volume 1, issue 1. Okay, so right now you can see that these colors do not match the brand guide. So what I'm going to do is pull up the brand guide, just search up Key Club brand guide, and download it. And let's scroll down to the colors so we can copy their codes. Okay, let's just say I want to use red. So I'm going to copy this hex code and go back to my newsletter, click on the color, and paste the hex code. See, now you notice that this red dot thing is following the brand guide. And I just want to change all of the teal color to red. And let's say I want to change the black as well. So what color? Let's do... click on that and change the color to a brand guide color. And I want my text to be white. Okay, so the thing with these fonts is that they don't follow the brand guide, because as you can see in the brand guide right here, they have fonts that you want to use. However, Canva doesn't offer those fonts, so what I like to do is use a cheat sheet. And let's see what fonts are similar to the required fonts but are on Canva. I think I like Playfair Display, so I'm just gonna go change my font. Oh well, great, it's already in Playfair Display. And Glacial Indifference was also a font that was acceptable according to the cheat sheet. I'm just checking my fonts and making sure they're good. Okay, good. So next thing you want to do is create a table of contents. I'm just gonna add some text right here and change it to Playfair Display. And let's just type table of contents. Canva is really helpful with alignment, so you can just place it directly in the center of the page. I'm going to search up numbers on the side just so I can have a template for my table of contents. Okay, well, I don't really like any of these. So let's just copy and paste this, Control C, Control V. So we have text below it, and I'm just gonna write page 1, and then I'm gonna write page 1 and then have like what I want on each page. So let's just say we want the promotion first. Page 2, we can have upcoming events. Page 3, let's put contacts. It's going to be a simple newsletter. And then we can add some elements to make it more interesting. Let's see. I like to search up illustrations because I think they're really cool. Okay, let's just put some. You know what? Let's search up a key club value. Let's search up service. Okay, well that's not very helpful. You know what? Okay, let's do a heart here. We can add a heart to this page. Let's just put it here. And make sure you change it to brand guide. So this is the color I had previously that was brand guide. So I'm going to change it to red. And then this color, I guess we could change it to blue. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, hold on. Let's change this one to red and then the other one to blue. Okay, that looks fine. See, now it's a brand guide. And I still have to get one more brand guide color to have 3 colors from the brand guide so it works with the rubric. So let's just get this yellow. Oops. And change this font. And we can have some other yellow things. Or we can change this red block to yellow. There you go. Okay, so first page promotion. So the things that I want to include in promotion are, I'll just list them right here. March of Dimes, UNICEF, and Children's Network. These are my supported charities. In addition, I want to support the Thirst Project. So I'm just listing these here so you guys know what I'm looking for a promotion. And what is recommended is that you include a picture of the logo as well as a brief description of each organization. So I'm gonna go to my uploads where I already have pictures of the organizations. Oh, that's not good. Let's use, I'm gonna delete this. Let's use this logo of March of Dimes. Obviously you can make this so much more aesthetic, but I want to get the basics. UNICEF, and I'm not sure, let me find a Children's Miracle Network. Okay, right here. And on the side over here, I will provide like a brief description. And then the Thirst Project, let's just use this logo. So this is the basics. You need to have these organizations for full credit. Let me show you something really cool. So if I wanted to move these up, I would have to move them one by one. However, if I slide in my mouse and drag it over these 3 pictures and group them, I can just take all 3 and move at the same time. But let's say that the UNICEF is like too far up and I don't want it, I want to move UNICEF only, so I would ungroup and move UNICEF. Yeah, so Canva hack. Oh, I forgot to add the page numbers. Okay, let's go back, guys. You want to have page numbers on every page, at least every page except for the first 2. And so what I'm going to do is add some text and put 01. That's my promotions page. By the way, this font is in the, it is in the cheat sheet, I'm pretty sure. Here. So we can use that. Okay. So let's move this to the bottom Right. No, it's the first page is right here. Okay, so obviously this is not my promotions page, so I'm gonna copy it, so Control C, and then delete it, and go to my promotions page, Control V, and there it is. Okay, and then let's just do it for the next page as well. Control C. And the thing about a newsletter is if you download it as a PDF, you can just have the pages all on the same page. But I like to upload it to issue, so I want the page numbers to be on alternating sides. So I'm gonna paste it again a second time on this page, and then slide it to this side, making sure that it is aligned with the other one, and then change this to O2. Make it a little bigger. And while we're at it, let's just make a third page. So copy and paste, and then change it to 03. Okay, so on our second page, we want upcoming events. This is one of the content requirements on the rubric. Let's just search up a calendar. Let's just use this graphic because it's free. And change the colors to brand guide. So we want this blue to be brand guide blue, this red to be correct red, and the gray and white seem fine to me because 10% of your newsletter can be out of the brand guide. Let's call it upcoming events. For upcoming events, I want you to have the date, or let's just say event name, date, location, time, and description. So for each event that you do, this would be a really good basic information that you need. I'm just copying and pasting for members to easily follow what's going on. And for our third page, contacts. So let's just add contacts here. And include our contacts. So the first thing we want to have is club officers. I'm gonna make this a wider. Okay. And change the alignment. Club officers, you want your president, VP, secretary, treasurer, etc. Right? And then you also want your LTG. So whoever your LTG is, you want to have their name there. And in context, it's called contacts for a reason. You have to have a way to contact them. So include the emails. You also want your regional advisor. If you don't know who that is, make sure you contact your LTG. And I'm gonna add a new page. Okay, let's just duplicate this page actually. So you just press copy page because it already has the header that I want. I'm gonna delete this page number and go to page 2 and copy and paste that one instead. And this is not cooperating. I need to copy and paste my number 2. Alright, and let's change it to 4. You also need to have in contacts the district staff, which includes Ashna Patel, governor, Karina Patel, secretary, Catherine Chow, treasurer, me, I'm editor, Dylan, see. Make sure that you include all of us in order to receive full credit. And let's just like change the color to spice it up a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so let's go check the rubric to see what else we have next. And let's just go down the row. Okay, so email format and submission. I'm gonna go over that in a second. Graphic standards, you make sure that 3 colors are from the brand guide, which we did make sure, and we did make sure that the fonts were similar. Content. So our cover page included the volume and issue, school, region, and division, which is great. We have our table of contents and page numbers, as well as upcoming events. Awesome. Promotion. We have promotion for Major Emphasis Program, Children's Miracle, which include Children's Miracle Network, UNICEF, March of Dimes, as well as the Thirst Project. Decon and Icon are already over, but if we were planning before Icon or Decon, then you would also have promotion for those events as well. Contacts. We have our club officers, LTG, district staff, and regional advisor. And this is visual appeal, but I'll make a separate video for that. Okay, so let's go back to our newsletter. Let's download it as a PDF. And then let's email it. Okay. So I'm gonna go to my Gmail. And let's pretend we are doing a submission. So I'm going to compose an email to editor@tokclub.com. The subject should be school, division, month, assignment. So in this case, our assignment is newsletter. And right now, today is July 15th, so the next month would be, the next submission deadline would be August, and we're going to use July. Let's just say I'm in Division 1, so I can write Division 1 and school. And I'm just going to attach my Key Club newsletter that I just downloaded. Open it, attach it, and that's it. I just press send, and that's all I have to do. I don't have to include anything in the email. Okay. And that's basically it on how to create a simple newsletter. You can press this box thing right here so you can see the pages, all of the pages, and I think it's a great tool when you want to see if your page numbers align or if your pages look good together, especially in a 2-page spread. So yeah, I really hope that helped you guys, and thank you for tuning in.